Good afternoon to you guys here. A happy Thursday, April 10th, 2025. Hope you guys are all doing well out there. And we've got a lot of things to talk about today. We've got severe weather that's already ongoing this afternoon here in portions of Missouri and Illinois. We've got a pretty decent severe weather risk today across the Ohio Valley and down into the Mississippi River Valley and into the southeast. We've also got the threat for severe weather tomorrow. We've also got some interesting new things that we are going to be adding into videos and in streams, as well as I've been continuing to mention to you guys. We'll talk more about that later on in the video here, but another super exciting announcement to also make in this video later on as well that we're going to be adding to the streams and into videos as well. Some new graphics, some new modeling, all of that, etc. So we'll go ahead and dive into this video here. We're going to use our satellite imagery that we've got ongoing across the majority of the United States here this morning and this afternoon. And you guys can see we've got a pretty active pattern actually ongoing here. The Ohio Valley already seeing some showers and some storms this morning. We've actually got some severe weather out there this morning and this afternoon as well, already into Missouri and into southern Illinois. We've got a west coast system and an east coast system here. As you guys can see here, as you are going throughout your afternoon, you're going to see the potential for some hail and some damaging winds out there. We've got a level 1 and level 2 slight risk and marginal risk back down here into the Ohio Valley. We've got some ongoing snow up here as well into portions of Wisconsin and Michigan, but nothing too crazy in terms of ridiculous snowfall there. I'm going to zoom in on the map here and we can talk about what we're going to be seeing here this afternoon. We've already got showers and storms exploding across the Illinois-Missouri line along that I-75 and Interstate 55 corridor headed towards western Kentucky there. As if we need more rain in those areas, we don't need more rain in those areas there. We can see a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings that are there that are existing as we make this video here. Just be mindful if you're out and around the St. Louis area up towards Paducah, Sikeston area there in Missouri. Some wind and some hail out there. Nothing tornadic today. That level 2 slight risk there in the yellow for areas of western Kentucky, southeastern portions of Missouri, southern Illinois, eastern Arkansas, back down here into northern and central Mississippi, Alabama, and northwestern Georgia. Portions of western North Carolina also seeing a level 2 slight risk today outside of that level 1 marginal risk there in the green, and that's going to be mostly for wind and hail. They did actually take that 2% tornado risk away for today, so we're really looking at less than 2% chance of seeing a tornado in these areas today. I'll go ahead and pull over the base radar here so you guys can get an idea of what we're going to be seeing across the radar this afternoon here. We've got some showers and some storms moving through western North Carolina as we speak right now into central North Carolina. Most of that is mostly rain, some elevated hail, maybe potentially with some of those storms there, but our main severe weather threat is just now getting going here as you're seeing those warnings that are starting to stack up headed towards southern Illinois and western Kentucky there, continuing to see some supercells firing off here with that threat for mostly going to be wind and hail today, maybe a conditional tornado risk with that. We'll go ahead and go to SPC here and kind of talk about what our risk zone is going to be doing for this afternoon. You can see that day 1 outlook in place here. This is our tornado probabilities. Less than 2%, so we're not really looking at a tornado risk zone for today. Hail probabilities are 15 and 5%, 15 in the yellow, 5% in the maroon, and also looking at wind threat, 15 in the yellow and 5% in the maroon today. Like I said, going to be a windy day out there. We're going to have some hail out there. I would not be shocked if we get some type of Boeing line segment that works its way through Georgia and Alabama later on tonight. Some of the models have definitely been hinting at that potential, and we'll talk more about that here again in just a few minutes. We've also got a day 2 outlook as well here from the Storm Prediction Center, looking at a marginal risk now for portions of the panhandle of Florida, up towards southeast portions of Georgia here, Jacksonville, up towards the I-75 corridor into Gainesville, Live Oak area, just to the south there of the Valdosta area, and then moving up into eastern South Carolina, North Carolina, and Virginia. We've got Myrtle Beach, Charleston, Wilmington, Raleigh, Fayetteville, Greenville, Elizabeth City, Virginia Beach, up towards Roanoke Rapids, just outside of the Blackstone area. They're looking at a level 1 risk for wind and for hail. So, like I said, not anything crazy in terms of severe weather outbreaks over the next couple of days, guys. Like I said, very low end, positively tilted trough moving through here, giving us the threat for some low and severe weather. We typically get, when we get these, as I mentioned yesterday in the video, we get these southwesterly flowing troughs that come out of the northwest that typically give us snow on one side and rain and low and severe weather on the other side. You typically don't get a lot of tornadoes with southwesterly, northwesterly to southeasterly winds. So just something to think about and consider there. Not saying our tornado risk is 0, it's less than 2%, so it's between that 1 and 2 percentile there. So we'll keep you guys updated on that. We'll go ahead and head over to our models here, kind of talk about what we're going to be seeing here. I've also got the special announcement to give to you guys here as well, and we'll go ahead and get into that. Alrighty, guys, and as I mentioned, I'm super excited to say Mesomat WX has our first partnership ever. We are going to be partnering with Augustero WX Weather. They are a new modeling website that is coming out that is going to give us a whole new world of opportunity in terms of where to look at models, how to customize models, layouts, all of that. I'll walk you guys through what we could be looking at here with all of that here in just a second, but I just want to be super excited about the opportunity to partner with them. I appreciate what they are doing, as well as, you know, wanting to collab with us as well. Just super excited about this. You guys can use promo code MESOMAT20 in all caps apps there for your first 20% off monthly or yearly for that enthusiast plan that is out there. Definitely, if you are a model lover, this takes it to the different level in terms of what we're going to be seeing here. And I'll kind of walk you guys through what we're going to be looking at with this new site here with our short range model. But once again, I just wanted to throw that out there to kind of give you guys an update on what we're going to be doing as we learn and combat how this app is, or not as app, but how this website is going to work going downstream here. There's a lot of exciting things that are going to be coming out with this app in the future. Some just really, really cool features with this. So we'll kind of walk you guys through that. All right, now I'm going to talk about the features that this new website is going to give out. There's a lot of things, a little bit hard to handle for things. I'm still trying to learn it myself personally here, but I'm super, super excited. There's a lot of really cool things that a lot of these other platforms don't offer it on. That's what's called layering. You're able to basically make your own bundle, basically stack different layers of the atmosphere, different ingredients in the atmosphere overlapped into one scenario, and see the different model runs that show that. So if you're a model run lover, if you're somebody that definitely loves to see just had different scenarios play out in the weather world, what could happen with different scenarios in the weather world that we are looking at forecast wise for a week or a day or a certain period, or wherever that model run goes out to, basically is what I'm getting at. This gives you an idea or a way to customize that. You guys can see here, we're looking to look at the Triple HR model run today. I'm still kind of working out some of the kinks with this here, trying to figure out and learn myself how this is going to work, but I have my short range models kind of set up the way I would like to have them at here. This gives you guys an overlap of our composite reflectivity, our wind speed, and our CAPE values that are going to be at place today. And specifically, we're going to walk through what today's setup could look like here. We've already got showers and thunderstorms ongoing, and you guys can see on the left side of your screen, you can edit different layers. You can go into this physically, look at wind shear, surface, upper air, thermodynamics. There is just a whole new realm of weather knowledge when it comes to this new platform, and I'm super excited to be able to show this to you guys here, and we'll continue to show new things different days as we do videos and walk through different scenarios here. But I want to talk about what's going to happen today first, because that's what you guys are here for. And you guys can see here on this new model run, we've got showers and storms ongoing here. All of this green and yellow is what you guys are seeing is what's called instability. That's that energy in the atmosphere that storms need to have, what we like to call storm fuel food. You guys can see lots of abundant instability out along Illinois, Missouri, Kentucky. Very decent values today. What's basically going to happen is we're going to see a bunch of supercells fire off this afternoon, as we're already seeing now. Those are going to work their way into a kind of a Boeing line segment as they get into western Kentucky, southern Illinois by later on this afternoon. We can see by 3-4 o'clock here in the next 2 to 3 hours, storms are moving through those areas. What's really interesting here is we see there's still some pretty decent CAPE left over behind these storms here. There's just a pretty decent amount of shear out of the northwest to the south here, east here, which is going to give us what's called a cold pooling setup. As you can see, we're getting, severe thunderstorm warnings coming in now for Illinois, but these cold pool setups typically can allow for more robust convection multiple times in one day. And so you're going to see a couple storms move through, a line of storms move through later on this afternoon. Storms start bubbling up down into Georgia, Alabama, Tennessee here. And then we're going to get more convection that tries to come through later on this afternoon when the low actually swings through. And I would not be shocked for a couple damaging wind sequences down here, some large hail down into Georgia, Alabama, Tennessee. There's just going to be widespread convection today along the overall low pressure track for the storms later on this afternoon and this evening. We're going to have to watch, make sure you have alerts to get on your phones. But once again, guys, I am just really excited with the features that this is going to have to offer. You can look at tornado parameters, you can look at dew points. I mean, everything that you could possibly think of that is in the world of the weather realm. You can add layers, you can overlap different things. So we're going to continue to customize this and do different things each day, which I'm super excited to roll out. I'm super excited to partnership with them as well there. Just a huge opportunity in general for us and for them to get you guys out there, get you guys, with a better model resource. So something we're going to definitely be looking forward to in the next couple of days, weeks, and months and years to hopefully come. That's what I've got for you guys today in the video. We'll look more long range with our models tomorrow after our severe weather setup is over with today. If you're out and about today in these areas, the Ohio Valley, the Mississippi River Valley, expect storms between now and midnight tonight, maybe even in the overnight hours as storms transition into the Carolinas as we set up for tomorrow's severe weather setup. So I do appreciate you guys. This was more of a video to get that promotion out there to everybody, to let everybody know what we're doing, that transition we're making. I appreciate y'all. Be safe, be weather aware, and we'll see you guys in the next one.